Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. The Link situation here is unchanged. It seems to be indeed moving up in this B wave that I already suggested to you in the last few videos. We highlighted that basically an ABC structure to the downside of this 12th of November high was complete or nearly complete. We touched our trend reversal area. The price rallied off that support area and seems to be entering now the resistance area for a B wave. I did add now this morning a resistance area for wave B. We have to consider that this B wave might go quite high, so it could be even an overshooting B wave. The reason is that if the A wave, whenever the A wave is a three-wave move, it includes the, let's say, the risk or potential, it's always a question of perspective, the potential of a high B wave. Such a B wave can even overshoot. B waves can always do that, but the risk increases or the probabilities increase if the A wave is only a three-wave move. So A wave in three waves means typically quite an aggressive B wave, which would indicate bullishness, and then a C wave can still move down lower. The thing is, you never really know, but the point is that many people say you shouldn't really trade, or many Elliott wave traders say you shouldn't really trade a B wave, because they can be very short, they can be very long. You don't really know where the target really is. Sometimes you know on the higher time frames, you sometimes have potential targets, but on smaller time frames, it's just a bit of a mess there. So what I have added is just the resistance area, just with some levels to watch, because we've got here the minimum expectation normally in such a high B wave situation is the 78.6 retracement, sorry, at $15.73. More likely, however, would be the 88.7 retracement at $16.14, 100% retracement at $16.61, possibly all the way up to the 1.38 retracement at $18.30. A break above $18.30, if it's a sustained break, would suggest that the wave 5 is already in the making. Here, basically this wave 5. It's not really anything I'm primarily watching for, but I cannot rule it out. The wave 4 is a bit too short, also in duration, to call it the complete wave 4. But as you might have noticed, I've added here this alternative wave 4 label to the chart already a few days ago. The reason is just that, you know, it's a complete corrective structure. If it's really bullish here, then it might just take the wave 5 directly. Okay, so it might just go that direct way. But again, it's not in terms of likelihoods or likelihood probabilities. I would find it more likely to get that clearer C wave, because we haven't even, it has really only done the bare minimum what a wave 4 should do. Also in terms of retracements, it reached the 1288 level. Clearer would be a move down to around about $11 or even $9.75, even though that would be quite a deep wave 4. But $11 would be quite good. That would be ideal. That would also be in line with the previous wave 4 of a lower degree, oftentimes a target for a wave 4. But we'll see. First of all, I'm watching now for these Fib levels. If we see a reaction there, at the moment, Link seems to be reacting to the previous swing high, that previous B wave of a lower degree at around $15.32. So a break above that level will likely send us into the resistance area. There is not only Fibonacci resistance, but also structural resistance. First of all, here, obviously, at the 100% retracement level at $16.60. That's this 12th of November high. And then very important is the $18.30. Not only Fibonacci resistance, but it's also structural resistance on the Link chart. And if we don't even react to any of these, then I have to assume that we are in the wave 5. But I have to say, I have seen B waves that did overshoot more than the standard resistance range for a high B wave. But, you know, it's all about probabilities. It doesn't happen very often. That's my update about Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.